Hello guys, welcome to Thinking Aid online lessons. So this is a platform where we teach you online, so you learn at the comforts of yourself. So we have also a platform where we provide live online lessons, so you can be part of that live online team where you learn a lot of subjects online and you can interact direct with the tutor. Okay, so if you want to be part of that, just leave your details in the comment box below. We'll contact you. Now, this is the third video in the series of videos on circle theory, and we are looking at theory number 2. Now, theory number 2 states that angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. So, let's talk about this. What does this theory mean? Now, one thing that you have to realize is that identify a few things. In our case, I'm interested in you identifying our code BA, or we can call it AB. So we have AB as our code, and then if you look at it, you realize that two triangles are produced from this code AB. So we have triangle AOB and triangle ACB. So look at these two triangles produced here. We have triangle AOB and triangle BCA. So triangle AOB is this small triangle, and the triangle BCA is this big triangle. Now, one thing that we are going to note here is that triangle AOB, this triangle ends at the center, where triangle ABC is the one that even reaches the circumference. These are some of the observations I want you to make. Look at triangle AOB. Triangle AOB is a triangle which is formed when a radius 2 radii meet at the center. So it's a triangle based on the center. And then triangle BCA is a triangle, okay, so which is almost like touching the circumferences. What is very important is to note that both triangle AOB and triangle BCA, they share the same code, which is called AB. So these two triangles share the same code called AB. Now, according to this theory, it says that when you have two triangles sharing the same code, in which one triangle ends at the center and the other triangle ends at the circumference, two triangles sharing the same code. In our case, we have these two triangles sharing the same code. The same code. What code are they sharing? They are sharing code AB. So two triangles sharing the same code, in our case code AB, and one of those triangles is formed at the center. So this is the triangle AOB, and the other triangle is formed at the circumference. Then the angle that is formed by the triangle ending on the center, so the triangle ending on the center formed this angle here, is 2 times the angle formed by the triangle ending at the circumference. So these are the two angles that we are going to be talking about. Taking note that angle, so we are talking of angle AOB is the angle formed at the center, where angle ACB is the angle formed at the circumference. So for you to apply this theorem, one thing that you should note is that the two triangles that we're going to be talking about should be sharing the same code. Like in our case, these two triangles are sharing code AB. And then one triangle should be ending on the center. So we have triangle AOB, which is at the center, and another triangle should be at the circumference. Okay, so I'm trying to show the angles that we are talking about. We are saying we have angle at the center, which is angle AOB and the angle at the circumference, which is angle ACB. Now, according to what we have written, we have said the angle at the center, meaning this angle, is 2 times angle at the circumference. Allow me to name the angle at the center as, just for simplicity's sake, angle Y, and angle at the circumference as angle X. So, according to this theory, meaning we can produce a mathematical equation saying the angle at the center, which is Y, is equal to 2 times angle at the circumference. The angle at the circumference in this case is our X. This is the very important equation, because once you realize that the angle Y in this case, so we are saying the angle Y in this case represents angle at the center. So meaning we are talking about angle at the center, and X representing angle at the circumference. So here you have the circumference. Okay. So if X represents the angle at the circumference and Y represents the angle at the center, then we can mathematically write our theory as Y equals to 2X. So this is a very important equation, because it will, once you understand how we arrived at this is not a static equation. I mean, you just produce it. Like if we wanted to produce an equation based on the example here, we know that the angle at the center is what? The angle at the center is AOB, and the angle at the circumference is ACB. So meaning angle at the center AOB, if we were to write it, it would be equal to, in this form, we know that the angle at the center is AOB. So we're going to say AOB, angle AOB is equal to 2 times angle ACB. That's all. That means whatever value of the angle that you are going to have here, it will be made up of 2 times of these angles. For instance, if here you have 30 on X, it means here you need to have 2 times of 30, which is 60. So let's look at an example so that we can understand this. Okay, so in our example we have find the angle marked P in the diagram below. So we have this circle with the 2 triangles. So we have a triangle ending at the center and a triangle ending at the circumference. And the angle that you are told to find in question is the one which is on C. So in this case, we are asked to find. We are finding angle ACB. So the angle ACB. So this angle P. Now one thing that we're going to realize, like I said, here we can see 2 triangles, one ending at the center and one ending at the circumference. So we can apply the theorem which says angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. Remember the general equation we generated, we said if we name the angle at the center as Y and the angle at the circumference as X, so meaning our general equation is 2X. Bearing in mind that Y is simply representing angle at the center and the X angle at the circumference. So we can rewrite, we know that we can rewrite this equation based in terms of the angles we are given. So here we can say, what is the angle at the center? So the angle at the center, which will be represented by Y, is A or B. So angle A or B is the angle at the center. I'm just trying to rewrite this equation in the form of the letters that we are given. 2 times angle A CB. That's our general equation. This and this are the same, bearing in mind that y represents the angle at the center and then x angle at the circumference. So what is our angle A or B? Our angle A or B. So this one, I'm just switching I want the 2 to start here. That's the same, is equal to, what is our angle A or B? Our angle A or B is 120. So this is equal to 120 degrees. So here to remain with ACB, you divide here by 2, here by 2. So meaning our ACB, our angle ACB is equal to 60 degrees. So meaning our angle, which is P, our angle P is 60 degrees, which makes sense according to the theory, because we said this angle, which is at the circumference, like in our case angle P, should be 2 times, it should become 2 times when it comes to the center. So in short, the angle at the center is made up of 2 angles at the circumference. It makes sense. I mean, there are 2 60s in 120. So that's according to this theory. In the next video, we are going to look at theorem number 3. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you found this video to be interesting, remember to leave your comments or suggestion in the comment box below. And for those who want to join the live online lessons, simply leave your contact details in the comment box. Thanks for watching.